Love the Ravens as much as we do? Then smash that subscribe button and stay locked in with Flock News for all the drama, updates, and excitement all season long. Michael Parsons has officially landed with the Baltimore Ravens, and the excitement around this move is absolutely electric. From the moment rumors began circulating that the Ravens were eyeing a high-impact linebacker, fans and analysts alike started speculating about the potential transformation this could bring to the team's defense. Parsons, known for his relentless pursuit and ability to read plays before they even develop, seems to fit the mold of exactly what Baltimore needed. The chatter in locker rooms, sports bars, and online forums has been nonstop, with supporters already imagining the explosive energy he could bring to every down. While the deal is still fresh, the initial reactions suggest that this isn't just a signing, it's a statement. Baltimore is signaling to the entire league that they intend to elevate their defensive game to a level that demands respect and attention, creating waves that are impossible to ignore in any conversation about dominant defenses. Sources close to the organization have hinted that Parsons' arrival might also shift the team's strategy in ways that fans haven't even considered yet. It's not just about adding another star to the roster. It's about recalibrating the entire defensive approach to take full advantage of Parsons' unique skills. The whispers among insiders suggest that his speed, agility, and tactical intelligence could allow Baltimore to deploy formations and blitzes that were previously considered too risky. Analysts have already begun mapping out scenarios where Parsons could disrupt rival offenses with game-changing plays. Meanwhile, the fanbase is buzzing with anticipation, speculating whether his presence could be the missing link in close playoff contests. Social media is ablaze with graphics, highlight reels from Parsons' previous seasons, and heated debates over how quickly he will adapt to the Ravens system. Every sports pundit in town seems to have an opinion, yet all point toward the undeniable potential of this high-profile acquisition, making it one of the most discussed stories in the NFL today. The timing of Parsons' transfer also adds layers of intrigue to this story, as Baltimore appears to have pulled off a masterstroke in the final stages of the recruitment window. Observers are commenting on how strategic the signing feels, almost as if the team anticipated the league-wide ripple effect before finalizing the deal. Parsons, for his part, has reportedly expressed enthusiasm about joining a squad that not only competes at a high level, but also fosters an environment where his skills will be maximized. The buzz is so intense that every practice session, every training update, is being scrutinized by fans eager for the first glimpse of Parsons in action. Rumors about his potential locker room impact have already surfaced, with insiders suggesting that his work ethic and intensity could inspire other players to elevate their game. Even rival teams are likely paying attention, revisiting their offensive schemes to account for the disruptive force Parsons is expected to become. The excitement, speculation, and sheer anticipation have created a perfect storm of discussion that seems to dominate every Ravens-related conversation online and offline. It's fascinating to see how Parsons' arrival has shifted the narrative around Baltimore's season prospects. Before this signing, discussions revolved around existing roster gaps and potential vulnerabilities, but now, optimism is running rampant. Sports journalists, bloggers, and commentators are all weighing in with projections that place Parsons at the center of defensive dominance, imagining highlight reel plays and game-changing interceptions. Every pre-game analysis now features his name prominently, and even casual fans are jumping into discussions, eager to debate his immediate and long-term influence. Rumors have also circulated about his off-field influence, with some suggesting that Parsons' presence could lead to an intangible boost in team morale and unity, further strengthening Baltimore's competitive edge. The whispers about how he might mesh with established veterans create endless conversation points, from training routines to on-field communication. The general sentiment across fan forums is one of cautious optimism, tempered by excitement, as everyone awaits the first official game where Parsons can showcase why this acquisition is being treated as a seismic shift in Baltimore's defensive lineup. Even beyond the field, the financial and strategic implications of Parsons' signing have generated intense debate among experts and enthusiasts alike. Rumors suggest that the team's management is not just investing in his physical skills, but also in his ability to draw fan engagement and create marketing opportunities that could energize the franchise. Merchandise sales, ticket demand, and even media coverage are all expected to surge, amplifying the buzz surrounding the Ravens. Analysts are dissecting the potential return on investment, speculating whether Parsons could become the centerpiece of the team's identity for years to come. Meanwhile, the rumor mill churns with talk of how rival franchises are scrambling to counter this move, reviewing game tapes, and considering defensive adjustments of their own. Parsons' integration into Baltimore's scheme has become a topic that transcends sports pages, trending across social media channels and captivating audiences who thrive on the drama and intrigue of high-stakes acquisitions. It's clear that the signing is more than a player swap. It's a conversation starter, a storyline, and potentially a harbinger of the Ravens' renewed dominance. The sheer intensity of speculation surrounding Parsons has created a whirlwind of narrative threads, each one feeding into the excitement of fans and pundits alike. Rumors about how he will interact with head coach strategies, blend with the existing defensive roster, and adapt to game day pressures dominate podcasts, Twitter feeds, and YouTube comment sections. Even casual mentions of Parsons elicit passionate responses, as everyone debates scenarios ranging from immediate impact to long-term legacy. The combination of his proven skill set and the Ravens' apparent strategic foresight has given birth to a narrative that feels larger than life, almost cinematic in its unfolding. Some insiders are already hinting at dramatic moments in upcoming games, painting pictures of Parsons as the difference-maker in high-stakes clashes. Whether he becomes a statistical standout, a locker room leader, or a media sensation, or all three, the buzz indicates that Baltimore may have just executed one of the most electrifying acquisitions in recent memory. Rumors suggest that Parsons' first days with the Ravens have been nothing short of extraordinary, with sources claiming that the locker room energy has shifted almost immediately. Fellow players have reportedly been taken aback by his intensity, discipline, and focus during initial training sessions. Social media posts hint at moments of mentorship and collaboration, with Parsons allegedly guiding younger teammates and setting a tone that could redefine the defensive culture. Analysts speculate that this immediate impact could translate into tangible results as early as the next game, adding layers of intrigue to an already tantalizing storyline. Even casual observers are caught up in the narrative, sharing videos, GIFs, and fan commentary that paint Parsons as a transformative figure. The buzz is fueled by a mix of excitement, anticipation, and the natural tendency of sports fans to envision a player as a catalyst for extraordinary change, making every development a topic for intense discussion. Word has it that Baltimore's defensive scheme may be entering a new era, with Parsons' arrival prompting coaches to experiment with formations and tactics previously considered unconventional. Rumors are swirling that his presence allows for more aggressive blitz packages, creative coverage strategies, and a faster pace of play that could overwhelm opposing offenses. Observers have begun theorizing about how rival teams might react, anticipating adjustments to counter Parsons' disruptive tendencies. Speculation extends beyond the field, with conversations about his influence on team culture, leadership dynamics, and even morale. Social media is alive with hypothetical scenarios, from game-changing interceptions to critical stops in clutch moments. Analysts and fans alike are engaging in debate after debate, imagining how Parsons might alter the trajectory of the Ravens season. Every rumor, observation, and insider tip seems to add to the anticipation, turning his arrival into a story that transcends a simple roster move. Insiders are hinting that Parsons' arrival could also affect the Ravens' recruitment strategies moving forward, signaling to potential free agents and draft prospects that Baltimore is serious about building a defense anchored by elite talent. Sources suggest that management views Parsons as the cornerstone of a long-term vision, potentially influencing future contract negotiations, training programs, and scouting priorities. Fans are buzzing about how his presence might attract additional talent, creating a domino effect that strengthens the entire roster. The rumor mill continues to speculate on potential synergies with existing stars, projecting how Parsons could complement other key defensive players and magnify their impact. Analysts have even begun crafting hypothetical lineups and predicting game outcomes that emphasize his influence. Every discussion underscores the notion that Parsons is more than a player. He's a strategic piece, a cultural influence, and a narrative catalyst that could reshape the Ravens' identity in ways that fans and pundits are only beginning to imagine. Talk of Parsons' impact extends into media coverage and fan engagement, with reports indicating that his signing has already boosted local and national attention on the Ravens. Merchandise featuring his name and number reportedly saw immediate spikes in demand, while social media analytics suggest that fan engagement metrics are off the charts. Rumors suggest that team marketers are preparing campaigns centered around Parsons, capitalizing on his popularity and the dramatic storyline surrounding his arrival. Every press conference, training clip, and interview is dissected by commentators, creating a continuous feedback loop that keeps Parsons at the forefront of NFL discourse. The speculation feeds itself, with each new tidbit of information, no matter how small, generating waves of conversation online. The narrative around Parsons has become a multi-layered phenomenon, blending on-field potential with off-field excitement, and turning every fan into a self-appointed analyst eager to weigh in on what could be one of the most impactful acquisitions in recent Ravens history. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support keeps us bringing you the latest news on the Baltimore Ravens. And hey, drop your take in the comments below. We want to hear from the flock. Whispers suggest that Parsons' integration into the team is being closely monitored by the league, with rival franchises recalibrating their strategies in response to his abilities. Reports indicate that scouting departments are revisiting game tapes, analyzing tendencies, and formulating contingency plans to account for Parsons' disruptive potential. Meanwhile, the Ravens appear confident, reportedly using his presence as a motivational tool to inspire the rest of the roster. Rumors have circulated about the ways in which his work ethic and intensity are influencing younger teammates, fostering a culture of accountability and performance excellence. Fans are captivated by the narrative, creating fan-made highlight reels and speculative content that envisions Parsons as a decisive factor in high-pressure situations. Analysts are predicting key moments where Parsons could alter the outcome of pivotal games, fueling the conversation and keeping the rumor mill in constant motion. Every development, no matter how minor, becomes fodder for debate and anticipation. Some sources suggest that Parsons may already be reshaping the Ravens' identity, transforming them from a strong defensive unit into a potentially unstoppable force. Rumors abound about upcoming games, with pundits imagining Parsons making clutch plays, forcing turnovers, and commanding attention from quarterbacks. The speculation has become so pervasive that it transcends normal preseason chatter, entering the realm of cultural phenomenon within the fan community. Social media is saturated with analyses, projections, and heated debates, with fans dissecting every practice clip and insider tidbit. Observers note that his charisma and work ethic could influence more than just performance metrics, potentially affecting team morale, cohesion, and even leadership structures. The overarching narrative is that Parsons' arrival might not only be a tactical improvement, but a transformative event capable of redefining the Ravens' defensive reputation for years to come. Finally, the buzz surrounding Michael Parsons is reaching levels that suggest this story will dominate NFL discourse for weeks, if not months. Rumors continue to swirl about his impact on strategy, roster dynamics, and even fan engagement, creating an environment where every update, no matter how small, is dissected and debated. Analysts are drawing comparisons to other major acquisitions in league history, considering whether Parsons could redefine defensive paradigms. Fans are participating in a continuous cycle of speculation, projections, and highlight reels, effectively making Parsons' integration into Baltimore a narrative that extends far beyond the field. The intrigue, anticipation, and excitement surrounding this signing have created a perfect storm of discussion, making it clear that Michael Parsons isn't just the Ravens' latest acquisition. He's the epicenter of a story that blends rumor, strategy, and pure fan enthusiasm into a compelling saga that is capturing attention across the entire NFL landscape. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with exclusive news on our Baltimore Ravens, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what the flock thinks. Drop your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.